Welcome to We Know Sports.
Tap in, tap in.
Special guests, great topics, incredible insight, and timely updates.
We know sports.
We know sports.
Yeah, yeah. We know sports.
We know sports.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't forget to smash that like button, hit that notification, like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. You are now tuned in.
We know sports. All right. Back at it again.
Yep.
We know sports topics. How y'all doing out there? Hope y'all doing all right.
Yep. Happy Monday.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Whenever you see my boy, you already know the video is sponsored by
Carbon-based cell food. We're dealing with everything health.
Everything.
All right? Everything. So make sure you come on down here to 3505 Brainerd Road, Suite number 4. And see what we got for you.
Yes, and you already know we got the products displayed in front as always.
Yep.
Incense, come get your incense, different flavor scents.
Yep.
Of course, if you haven't tasted the juice, if you haven't came and tasted the juice, man, you gotta come get some juice.
Yeah.
Castor oil, and today's herb of the day is
Maca root. That's dealing with anything for you looking for testosterone, you looking for libido, you trying to get your arousal back, you know, you and your wife trying to get some little spunk back and everything.
Right.
You trying to get going, maca root is what you need.
And don't forget the shea butter for just moisturize yourself up, oil yourself up. You won't be all ashy. And ginseng pills.
Yep.
And a whole plethora of other products. So y'all come on down and check us out.
Yep.
So last time we was here, we gave out a few predictions. And we were wrong than a mother. Had no idea what happened was gonna happen, but I always say it's an upset every week, and the playoffs is no different.
Right.
Playoffs is no different.
Right.
Matter of fact, those be the most you know what I'm saying? Those be the worst upsets.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
we started off saying the Cowboys could possibly go to the bowl. They looking good. This, that, and the third. The Browns going in the playoffs hot, real hot.
Uh-huh.
You know, Flacco looking good. They got an overall nice team. Wet the bed. You know what I'm saying? The Eagles went in the playoffs, beat up. You know what I'm saying? Not really looking and performing too good, but I don't know about you, but I still had them going at least one. At least beat the Buccaneers. You know what I'm saying? But they fell to the Buccaneers. So let's start it off by like this. Was this the worst Cowboys loss in franchise history?
No.
No?
To me, I don't know whether the belief came from in the Cowboys.
Okay.
I don't know where this belief came from. We done seen this.
Yeah.
We done seen a Cowboys team better than this. Tony Romo and them had the number 1 seed. They had Terrell Owens, Tony Romo. They had number 1 seed when Eli came in there and beat them and won Super Bowl the first time. So that would probably be the worst loss of their history. They was the number 1 seed overall.
Yeah.
But I don't know where this belief in the Cowboys came from.
That's America's team, quote unquote.
They the best promoted team in the NFL.
Okay.
They the best promoted team in the league. But as far as winning seriously winning the bowl, I don't know why we would ever consider the Cowboys until they go and win it.
Now, to play devil's advocate and to be sort of fair, you know, they looked good.
Yeah.
They looked good.
They have them before.
Yeah, you know, I would say this year they look better than a lot of previous years in the past. This year.
You think they were Super Bowl ready this year?
From moment from now until their last win, which was like in the 90s, yeah, this was probably one of the best teams from that moment on to now. From what? The last bowl was 98?
95.
95.
It's
Okay,
been 25, 30
okay.
years.
From 95, 96 to now, this was probably one of the best teams Cowboys had.
I would say it's one of their best teams,
Yeah.
yeah. But it's the Cowboys. I didn't expect much from them.
Yep.
Not winning, not no Super Bowl. Now that was something you said. Cowboys could probably make the bowl.
Yeah. I was high on the boys.
But I would never high on them. Nah,
Just playing devil's advocate, you know what I'm saying, in their defense. You know, like, we shouldn't believe in them. They ain't gave us no reason, you know, far as wins, far as, you know, going to the bowl or just even having success in the playoffs, period. You know what I'm saying? We haven't seen that in ages, you know what I'm saying? So, what else can they do? Like, okay, you got Jerry Jones as your owner.
right.
You know, he gonna beat Jerry Jones, you know, regardless.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the only thing you can really switch around in this equation right here, you know, your coach. A lot of talk about McCaffrey. Is he the one? Is he the coach to lead them? Is he
McCarthy.
Yeah, McCarthy. My fault.
Yeah.
Mike McCarthy.
Yeah.
Is he the one to lead them, take them to the promised land? You know, is he fit? Is he built? You know,
Right.
Can he galvanize the troops and lead the team? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Is it even a coaching problem at all? Could it be the players? You know, what can change to make this shit?
To me, Jerry Jones, because he the GM. And when you look at the Cowboys, from looking at it from they fans view, I ain't talking about them crazy ass fans who think the Cowboys supposed to win here. I'm talking about like them fans who being realistic.
Right.
They all tell me we need linebackers. We got safeties playing linebackers. We got people that weigh 215 pounds trying to stop the run.
Right.
How our linebacker Leighton Vander Esch get hurt. All my linebackers got hurt. Jerry Jones ain't gonna pick up not one linebacker, and he the GM.
Right.
You got Tony Pollard get hurt. You don't go get not nail running back. And you lost Zeke, and you know you need you a thunder and a lightning.
Yeah.
You didn't go replace Zeke with nobody.
Yeah.
This on Jerry Jones is more of it on anybody. Because he the GM. Mike McCarthy can't make no call. I'm sure. If McCarthy had the power to say, all right, let's go sign somebody,
right.
I'm sure he would have probably replaced the linebackers when Vander Esch got hurt. Or he would have put a running back. He could have got Dalvin Cook. They could have. It was a lot of little running backs.
There was talks they was gonna get Travis. Not Travis, but Henry from Tennessee. You know,
Okay.
That would have been good. Dalvin Cook would have been nice. You know, any formidable running back would have helped him. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, that's a realistic fan that was telling you about the team and what he thought. You know what I'm saying? And everything you said makes sense. So my thing is, I don't want to slight the Cowboys. You know, I like to give props when props do. You know what I'm saying? But they had a good year this year, and they just, I don't know, man. I don't know what happened.
To me, they're not winners, though.
I don't know what happened.
They're not winners. The Cowboys is not winners. They might. Did you know this? Mike McCarthy got 36 wins over the last 3 years with the Cowboys.
Right.
That means they done won at least 12 games. So
year.
what's the difference this year if they done won 12 games the last two? What's the difference in this year? It's the same.
They go to the
It's
playoffs
the same.
and just wet the bed.
But exactly, it's they ain't built to win. They can't beat San Francisco. They can't beat Green Bay. With Aaron Rodgers or with Jordan Love, don't seem like.
Man.
So it don't seem like they built to beat real playoffs. Now, if it's Giants and it's they can beat up on them. But when I'm talking about when you got to play these real teams that's contending for the Super Bowl, Cowboys was never even in that discussion for me.
Right.
Never.
Even with them playing good, just they history or just they.
Yes, I think with the whole Cowboy aura, America team. You play with Cowboys. You got the impression. I think that's doing more harm to them than anything. It's more pressure on them to perform in the playoff than any other team in the league every single season.
Well,
They gotta perform, or it's a failure.
It's the most valued franchise in America. You know what I'm saying?
True.
That's the best. You know, most watched games. They always break the records.
Yeah.
You know, most talked about. You know, so that right there puts them in the front. You know, that I think that right there puts them at pressure. You know, that puts the pressure on. That puts the expectations on.
Okay.
That puts the, you know what I'm saying? Because you a big franchise that's known and, you know what I'm saying?
Probably got the most fans of any other
Most
franchise.
fans, fucking right. Like Cowboys fans everywhere, man. And they probably the most diehard fans of any fan of any team.
Yeah.
So how that happened, I don't know, but it's you know, it's legit and it's unreal. But
do you see Cowboys winning the bowl in the next 5 years?
Not with McCarthy.
So Mike McCarthy got to go for him to win. You think so?
I think Jerry Jones do a good job picking players.
You talking about drafting?
Drafting, yeah.
But what about in season? No, I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you
like,
that.
I'm just keeping it real.
I'm gonna give you that now. I'm gonna give you that. They draft
they
very
well.
well.
They draft pretty good.
And they get Pro Bowl player out of them draft.
They do.
But I'm talking about when you gotta, everything ain't gonna go perfect. During the season, you gonna have to struggle.
Right. I say this right here. Like it's a difference between having all the ingredients, all the right ingredients and components and tools you need, and it's a difference than having just the recipe.
Oh, okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
They got all the ingredients.
Okay.
Every year, I think. Well, not every year.
Right.
Let me take that back.
The last 3 or 4 they done had.
Yeah, but these last couple years, they done had the ingredients.
Yeah.
Even when they had Ezekiel Elliott,
Yeah.
you know, those years, like they had the ingredients. Even when they had the wide receiver that they traded to the Browns, you know what I'm saying? Amari, like they had the ingredients.
Yeah.
But they just don't got their
They
recipe.
ain't know how to put it.
They putting a little bit too much salt in there. You know, they putting they putting a tablespoon too much. Like, you know, the recipe tell you exactly what, you know, and how. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think that's the deal with the Cowboys, and I think it's the coach, man. They get a decent coach. They ain't had no good.
You don't think McCarthy decent?
I didn't think Jason Garrett was decent. I didn't think none of them was decent.
I can see Jason Garrett, but McCarthy, he decent. He got a Super Bowl.
He got a bowl. Yeah, he got a bowl. I just don't. He done said some wacky stuff to me, man.
Now look, he might not be.
Have you? I know you done seen a press conference or
But look at what I'm gonna say though. He might not be the type of motivational type of coach that gonna get you ready to play.
Yeah.
You know, I give you that. He ain't no, the coach gonna get us fired up, give us a good pregame
everybody's
speech.
different. You know, everybody
and,
different. Everybody personality, everybody, style or just how they do things is different. I don't know. That's me. You know what I'm saying? From what I see.
Yeah.
And as far as the Eagles, I just don't know how they just fell off like that, man.
Well,
but did they have some injuries? Like
they did.
Who?
They
was
did.
Like a star player? Like
I mean,
I know AJ Brown didn't play in the playoffs.
Right.
Or
But,
he
but
played
that wasn't a part of the injuries that started really and truly. If you go back and look at it, the Eagles' first 10, 11 games of the year was kind of easy type games. And they were struggling to win them games. Mm-hmm. But we wasn't looking at the issues that they was having because they was winning. Yeah, but when you called it out and said they going to lose these 5 games, that little stretch they had, that exposed them for what they was doing early on in the year. Yeah. And the shit never got fixed. So this problem they had all year long, they could stop the run. They had the worst pass defense of them in the playoff team.
Bad tackling.
Everything. Everything was bad with the Eagles. They fired the defense coordinator yesterday. He got fired yesterday.
Yeah.
So they trying to get Ron Rivera from the.
And that was Patricia.
No,
Patricia?
Patricia there.
Okay.
He wasn't a DC yet. It was Sean Desai. Then Sean Desai got demoted. Then Patricia called to play about 2-3 games.
Right.
They probably gonna keep Patricia. And they're trying to hire Ron Rivera, the Commanders' old head coach, to be their defense coordinator.
Okay.
So that one came out today.
Okay. Well, I don't think Jalen dropped the ball. I think he played pretty good.
Yeah.
If anything, it was that defense, or a lot of it was on the defense.
Because look, to me, they was never winning a playoff game.
Man.
Once they hit that slide you called,
Yeah.
It was no recovering from that.
I felt it, man. They just wasn't. The wins wasn't sticking out.
Yeah.
Like the wins wasn't.
They weren't impressive type wins. They weren't like, okay, the Eagles, they looking good.
They weren't impressive wins.
Right.
Even when AJ was going strong, going hard, that's just AJ.
So look, the offense might have been carrying the defense at that time of the season.
Yeah, you know, that's just AJ. AJ can do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you on that.
They got another great wide receiver on the other side.
Yeah,
Devontae, you know, he
showed up. He showed up.
He's a dog. But just like Miami, you know, when your wide receivers are a big part of your offense and a big part of you winning, and you don't got them, you know, they didn't have AJ for the playoffs. I don't know about that stretch with games they lost.
Yeah, no, he played.
He played.
Yeah, he played. He got hurt the last game.
But they definitely didn't have him for the playoffs, so that hurt.
Right.
You know, even if they could have got a little, you know, got their shit together and, you know, shook it off and, you know, this the playoffs, it's a new day, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Without one of your stars, that's just tough to do. And Philly, I don't know. I don't see no dogs over there.
You think they maxed out? You think they maxed out already, Philly? They got they went to the bowl last year.
Yeah.
They reached their peak. You think they maxed out?
If their defense don't catch up, I think their offense is fine.
Okay.
I think their offense is pretty good. You know, you got Jalen, you got AJ, you got Devontae, you got a running game.
Swift.
You got Swift, yeah, you got the tight end. So, I think their offense is formidable, man. It's their defense. Their defense got a.
But their defense was good just
last
year.
Yeah, last year. Yeah, and this. You know how the loser of the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
They usually, you know.
Yeah.
For some reason, I don't know what that is or what that's about, but they usually, you know, just come up short, man. And,
rarely ever go back to them.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And last but not least, man, the Browns. I ain't gonna lie, I was fooled. You know, but they ran into C.J. Stroud though, so.
But that ain't even they just beat
good.
the shit out of them.
I know, man, but
Amara had like 260 yards on the member.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's probably okay. Which one would you say probably the most surprising upset of that weekend? Would you say the Browns loss would be the most surprising?
Oh man, this Cowboys not even close.
Oh, he says Cowboys.
It's
not
the
even
Cowboys,
close.
not even close. Boy. I know they won a lot of money on this sports games deal, boy. Man, I know they
say a lot of folks took them Cowboys to win.
Yes, fool, over Green Bay.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I can see that.
And it's just tricky, man. The playoffs is tricky, man. The matchups.
It was a bad matchup for Cowboys, though.
It was a bad matchup. They ain't have they beaten a quarterback that can run.
Cowboys.
Have they?
The Eagles.
They beat the Eagles.
But
that's division.
That's what I'm telling you.
That's division. They know.
Yeah.
Jordan Love was just something. It didn't look like they knew what to do with Jordan.
Jordan Love is that. Listen, I know we ain't on Jordan Love right now.
Right.
But Jordan Love,
He's something.
he got to be dealt with.
Yeah.
He got to be dealt with. Jordan Love is like that.
Yeah. Couple years behind Aaron Rodgers. You
Yes,
know,
sir.
now he get his chance to shine, and he showed out towards the end of the year. You
Yeah.
know, it was looking kind of bad or not too good beginning.
Yeah.
And then they just caught a little streak, man, and been balling. Jordan Love been looking good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You are now watching 702 Visions.
Shout out to y'all boys, man.
I ain't hard to find. Get at me. 702 Vision. District 1104.